Hello, hi, my name is Min. Welcome to my channel, Min's Class. Today's topic is emotion-related words. We are often asked to express ourselves with words. Use your words is a common reaction when we try to express our feelings to others but can't due to lack of vocabulary. I know a lot of you feel discouraged to meet others, have a social relationship, or even to speak at all because the only feelings you can express are happy and sad. So today, I want to help you expand your emotional vocabulary so you know exactly which word to choose to describe the very emotion that you're feeling at the moment. And when you expand your emotional vocabulary, it'll help you do better at school, work, or social situations. It also helps you better understand the subtlety of emotions and how words like happy, elated, or indifferent and disinterested differ. So now, let's begin today's lesson. First, we are going to divide the board into two sections, like this. One is for positive and the other one is for negative. And these are some of the basic positive emotion words that we use often, such as good, excited, surprised, calm, encouraged, thankful. Okay? So we're going to talk about synonyms related to each word and talk about them more in details. Okay? So, good. I feel good. I'm good. We use this one a lot, but there are other useful words that we can use instead of this one. For example, you can say, you watched a movie and you felt good. You felt satisfied. Or you can say, I felt content. Content. And you can also say, I was pleased. I was pleased with the movie. And you can also replace the word excited with the following word. So when you say, I'm excited to meet you, you can say, I'm amazed at meeting you. You can say that, amazed. And you can also say, I'm overpowered. Overpowered. Or you can say, I'm overwhelmed. So the emotion is too strong and I'm overpowered. So right now, I'm shaken with emotion. So you can say that. Or you can say, I'm intrigued. Intrigued. Okay, I'm intrigued to meet you. And next one, we have the word surprised. I was surprised to meet you. I was surprised to be there. Okay, you can say, I was astonished. I was astonished to meet you. I was awed to meet you. Awed. And with this word, we put more respect in it. For example, you can say, I was awed to meet the President of the United States. Okay, you can say that. Or you can also say, I was amused. Amused. And lastly, you can also say, I was mesmerized. Mesmerized. It almost felt like meeting you cast a spell on me. Okay? And the next word that we use a lot is calm. In your everyday life, you hear the word stay calm a lot. I am calm. Don't panic. Okay? But there are other words that you can replace this one. You can say composed. Composed. And the word composure is the noun form of this one, composed. That means remaining calm. Okay? And you can also say, I'm determined. I'm not shaken. Determined. Okay? And you can also say, I feel relieved. Okay? So now that the storm is over, I feel relieved. Or you can say relaxed. Relaxed, calm, relaxed. Relax, stay relaxed. And lastly, this one is very important. Disinterested. Disinterested means I'm staying right in the middle. I'm being very unbiased. I'm being fair. And I'm being very mature. That's the word disinterested. Okay? And the word next is encouraged. Means I feel like doing something. I want to do something. I'm encouraged to work for this company. Means I really want to work for this company. And there are many words that you can replace this one, such as willing. I'm willing to work for you. I'm eager to work for you. Eager. Or the expectation is too great and I'm ecstatic. Ecstatic. Or you can say I'm inspired or motivated. These are two great words, inspiration, motivation as well. Lastly, this one, I feel thankful for your gift. And there are many words that we can replace, but two of the most popular ones are grateful and gracious, or you can say appreciative. The word appreciate is the verb of to show that you are thankful. You can replace this E with IV to make it into an adjective. So you can say I'm appreciative. Okay? So these are some of the powerful words that you can use in your everyday life to express your positive emotions. Okay? And now let's move on to the negatives. Alright, as you can see, there are a lot more negative emotions that we feel every day. So these are the basic words. For example, feel bad, I'm sad, or you can feel ashamed to do something that you're not proud of, or you are uninterested in something as opposed to interested, or you can feel confused when you are lost, and you can feel uncomfortable when you are in a foreign place, and you can feel nervous before a huge event, or you can feel scared when you are in a dark forest alone. Lastly, you can be lonely when you're living by yourself. Okay, so let's study the words that we can replace these negative emotions. And let's talk about the first one. And there are many words that can replace this one. For example, you can say unsatisfied, or we can do discontent. So on and this all mean not. Okay, so not satisfied, not content. You can also say disappointed. Pointed. Or you can say dismayed. So disappoint and dismay, they are pretty much the same thing. It's just that dismay is one level higher. Or when you feel so bad, you can say devastated. Devastated. You feel like a truck has just hit you. So you can feel devastated when you break up with your girlfriend or your loved ones, okay? And you can also say that you feel miserable. Miserable. So these are some of the powerful vocabularies that can replace bad. And then the next one is sad. I feel sad. And there's a popular one, which is blue. This one is more like an idiom. You say this a lot. I feel blue today. Okay? Or you can say, I feel gloomy. Gloom means darkness. So you feel very dark today. Okay? Or you can say dejected. Dejected. Someone just said you can't, or someone just rejected you, then you feel dejected. Okay? And you can say discouraged. And next we have ashamed. When you put a, that means to when you put a in front of noun, then it becomes to have that. So it means to have shame. So ashamed means you're not very happy with something, okay? And you can replace that with embarrassed. Embarrassed. This one has a very tricky spelling. It has double R and double S. And you can also replace this one with humiliated. And this one is a very strong, this one is a powerful negative emotion. For example, someone just crushed your pride, crushed your ego, made you so small that you just want to run away into a hole. Okay? Then you can say, I feel humiliated. Okay? And next, we have uninterested. So, I feel uninterested in movies. So, whenever you watch movies, you feel very so uninterested is the opposite of excited, and you can replace that with words like indifferent, or you can replace that with unwilling. So which is the opposite of willing. Or you can say, I feel hesitant. Hesitant. Okay? And this one is super important. I feel skeptical. Let's say, for example, your friend recommended you a plan to do something and you don't like that. You don't think that it's going to work, then you can say the word skeptical. Okay? I feel skeptical about your plan. Okay? That means you don't think it's going to work. Okay? And then next we have the word confused. You can replace confused with words like bewildered. Bewildered. It feels like a witch has cast a curse on you. Okay? Or you can say things like, I feel stunned. or feels like someone just hit me in the head with a baseball bat. Or I feel puzzled. Puzzled. Or you can even say, I feel baffled. Baffled. So these are all the synonyms of confused. And then you have uncomfortable. You visited a place and it feels like you are and it feels like you're not being welcomed. Then you can say, I feel uneasy. Even you can say, I feel annoyed, bothered. Or you can say, I feel awkward. Awkward. And this one, we just say AWK, awkward. And you can say, you feel vulnerable. Vulnerable. You feel like you're not being protected. And next, we have the word nervous. When you feel nervous, you feel that you are in a dangerous spot. You are at risk and dangers are close to you. And there are other words that can replace that. You can say, I feel anxious. Anxious. Or you can say, I feel alarmed. Alarmed. And you can say cautious, that you have to take caution, be very careful because something bad is going to happen to you. So you can say cautious, and that will make you timid. Timid. T-I-M-I-D. Your heart just shrunk down to a small thing. You say the word timid. And then now we have the word scared. Scared. Okay? Being nervous can escalate, can be greater, and it can become the feeling of being scared. Then you are being horrified. Horrified. When you watch a scary movie, horror movie, then you are horrified. Or you can be in a very dangerous places like a war zone, places where there are civil wars, like you are in the middle of a conflict zone like Syria. You can feel terrified. Terrified. You feel threatened. Threatened. So someone is going to get you, someone is going to hurt you, then you can feel threatened. And lastly, we have the word lonely. Lonely. So being lonely makes you alone. And you are alone and there's no one that can help you. You can change the word with isolated. Isolated. So everybody has abandoned you, left you, and you're all alone. Then you can say isolated. Or you can say alienated. People around you just treat you like you are invisible. Or you can say the word, this one, wary, wary, wary. I feel wary. Or you can say, I feel distant, even, wasted. Nobody wants you because you're being treated like a piece of trash. Okay, so these are some of the powerful words that you can use to express your negative emotions. And now that's plenty of words to describe your emotions, right? And if you can memorize these words and their usage, you won't have any problem expressing how you feel in any situation. And some people say, there's no word to describe how I feel right now. No, they're wrong. There's always a word for that feeling. They just don't know it. So next time you feel something, you need to have a vocabulary for that. And I've also prepared an exercise sheet so you can practice with these words. And if you liked my video and my lesson, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you and see you next time. Bye-bye.